He's not your average monarch. No soft hands, no pampered palace life. This is a man who has led dog sleds across Greenland, earned his stripes in Denmark's toughest military units, and still finds time to lead a nation with humility and skill. Today we dive deep into the life of King Frederik X of Denmark, the soldier king who actually earned the right to lead. Born on the 26th of May 1968 in Copenhagen, Denmark, born Frederik Andre Hendrik Christian, your Danish king is the son of Queen Margrethe II, the longest reigning monarch in Denmark's history. His father, Prince Frederik, a French diplomat who has a love for wine and art. In his early years, he was not raised just as an heir, but he was raised as a citizen of Denmark, the future servant to the people. Yes, he grew up in the royal Danish household, but he had strict discipline, firm expectations and minimal spoilers. He learned early values of duty over comfort, discipline over privilege, public service over personal luxury. And later on in this video you're going to see exactly how he lived by those values and become a great leader and servant to the people of Denmark. He did of course attend the prestigious Krebs school. It's traditional but grounded. After that he did move to the Oregon Gymnasium where he studied social sciences. He showed early signs of independence, curiosity and adventurousness, but also borderline stubbornness, which I believed really helped him get through some of the most toughest military courses and units the world has to offer. An extremely humble Princeton king, he attended Harvard University where he studied political science. He did this under the name Frederik Henriksen. He didn't want anyone to know who he was. He wanted no special treatment. He took part in student debates. He walked to lectures in the Boston winters and he shared dorm kitchens with all the other students. He is the first Danish royal to complete a postgraduate degree and even completed his master's in science and political science. An honest and humble king, he's always spoken out about the pressures of duty and the weight of expectations. He's also a guy who can speak Danish, French, German and even English. He's able to speak to multiple leaders across the world and he prefers to use direct communication over using interpreters. This is where it gets interesting though. He's military service, joining the Danish army in 1986 as a regular conscript, not even as an officer cadet. His journey started in one of Denmark's oldest regiments, the Queen's Life Regiment. He lived in the barracks, ate in the scoff house, trained in the mud and he marched with all the other lads. No special treatment, no frills, no fanfare, just standard discipline, skills and drills and getting down to the job with all of his colleagues. This is where it gets serious and fun. He went from the oldest regiment in Denmark's history to the elite of the elite, the Sirius Dog Sled Patrol. I've actually done previous videos on these so you can check out my review and commentary on the Sirius Dog Sled Patrol. These guys do not mess about. There's not a unit of soft men. This is Denmark's most remote, most isolated and most dangerous military posting. This is months of complete isolation. No vehicles, no phones, no resupplies. Just living with you and your mucker on your dog sled. And this is the responsibility of Denmark enforcing their sovereignty uninhabited polar regions. King Frederik spent 4 months embedded with the unit. He slept in the canvas tents, he ate the ration packs, lived in the snow and worked hard. He did all the exact same things as all the other guys. He did the patrols, he cleaned the dog sleds, he cleaned the dog's paws and he even cleaned out the latrines in the permafrost. There was no fancy cameras about, this wasn't for show. This was him getting down to the tough hard work and actually working with the unit. This is minus 50 degrees Celsius. This is navigating, ice fishing and hunting for food. You've got to fend off polar bears, fixing your sleds and tents mid-storm and just ultimately trying to stay alive while patrolling the region. His patrol mate said he wasn't the Prince of Greenland, he was just another man pulling a sled. So he goes to the elite of the elite. He does the Sirius Dog Sled Patrol and then he takes it one step further. The Frogman Corps. This is Denmark's equivalent to the US Navy SEALs and the British SBS, Denmark's Special Forces. Highly secretive, incredibly selective. Only a handful actually pass the course each year, and he was one of them. Only around 300, 400 have actually passed since the unit has begun. This is cold water diving in the Baltic. This is sabotage operations, long range reconnaissance, sleep deprivation, advanced survival, demolitions and combat swimming, nighttime insursions, sea to land assaults and escape and evasion. He earned the elite Frogman badge not through name but through resilience. His call sign among the team was Pingu. This is after the frozen permafrost mounds that refused to break down. So, ranks and recognition then. He is the Rear Admiral of the Danish Navy, Major General of the Danish Army and Air Force. That's earned. That's not an honourable rank. He is parachute qualified, survival and Arctic warfare courses completed. He also does regular participation in joint exercises, inspections and training updates. This guy gets stuck in and he gets involved. He is one of the most elite operators within the Danish military, and he's also their king. King doesn't stop there though. He gets bored. So what does he do? He's an Ironman finisher, 3.8 kilometer swim, 180 kilometer cycle and a full marathon run. He's ran in the New York, Copenhagen and Paris marathons and completed Arctic expeditions, cross-country skiing, open water diving and long-range endurance sled travel. He's an open sea sailor, diver, rower, kite surfer and ice hockey enthusiast. This guy is an absolute machine. A little bit more about himself then. He did meet the love of his life at the 2000 Sydney Olympics. This is where he met Mary Donaldson, an Aussie marketing executive. Just standard, out for a drink in your pub, no frills. The girl didn't even know who he was. She didn't know he was a prince, and that's what he liked. He likes it nice, quiet, humble. Apparently they bonded over shared values, modesty, humour and a deep love for nature. They made it work though. They dated across continents. Mary learned Danish, took on royal training and they married in 2004 at the Copenhagen Cathedral. From Aussie marketing executive to the Crown Princess. She's a powerful figure in her own right. She's an advocate for mental health and anti-bullying and women's rights. They've raised 4 children to understand duty, privacy and humility. So in January 2024, Queen Margrethe II voluntarily advocates after 52 years, the first time in over 900 years in Denmark's history. This is where Frederik becomes King Frederik X of Denmark. Accession day then, this is where he sticks to his humble beginnings. No over-the-top pageantry, stood before the people on the palace balcony with Mary and their children, delivered a short and powerful speech. My hope is to become a unifying king of tomorrow. My path is not mine alone, it is ours. So why is he going to be such a good king and why is he loved by all the people of Denmark? He's had a humble upbringing, he's got genuine military service, academic achievement, he's extreme endurance and grit with some of the toughest units in some of the most toughest and arduous environments in the world. He's got a deep love for his country and his people, devoted husband and father. He was not born to rule. This guy was built to lead. He is proof that you can wear a crown without losing your grip on reality. You don't need to be loud to lead. You just need to show up, serve and keep pulling that sled, even when no one's watching. And that's what this king did. He done it all the while without all the frills and without the cameras. From the frozen wastes of Greenland to the warm hearts of its people, from a pub in Sydney to the throne in Denmark, from frogman to father to soldier to sovereign, King Frederik X isn't just a royal, he's a role model to the people, to the children. So here's to the king who doesn't shout, who will lead without limelight, and who will serve, and who will show us courage, duty, humility, never goes out of style. Long live the Arctic King, long live Frederik X. Remember to stay ready and never be beaten. Head over to combatreadyhq.co.uk to check out our merch, our amazing coffee blends, and head over to Combat Fuel to check out the best supplements on the market and that are 100% military safe. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.